Hey there. So, I got a new couch, but that's not why we're here. Hey, I'm over here. Are we gonna make this how-to video or whoop? If you ever do that again, I'm swinging.
What's up, everybody? I made that real quick intro there. I kind of wanted to make something real short and simple, and then kind of just walk you through how I did it, so you can have an idea. I've got the set right here. It's a Pampers box. I mean, I'm doing this. You can do this too on no budget. It's pretty easy. Well, I shouldn't say easy, but at least to set up. I mean, this is it right here. I cut off the walls around the Pampers box. I raised the floor a little bit. It's not even that good of a job, but it seems to work pretty well. I am going to be updating my stage here soon. Try and get something a little more sturdy. That's one of the bigger issues I ran into with this is it can move a little bit. But I do put, there goes my couch. I put clay on the bottom of it to try and keep it from moving around too much, and that seemed to help quite a bit. So this is it, really. I'll just print out pictures, put them on the back here. You can see I've got tons of different pictures here. And I'll even do it on the floor if I have to, but I usually use this for clay and whatnot, because clay will help you. It'll help you get fluid motions. That's pretty much why I do it. Let's see here. One of the things you got to focus on if you're going with a stage this small, though, you got to you don't have a whole lot of room to work with. You can't really move side to side. You can really only move up and down. So that's one thing I was trying to hope to make a bigger stage so I can work a little more side to side. Other than that, yeah, I would say if you can see this too. If you just watched it. So right there, this guy's not moving at all in that shoot, so what I did, I just used clay to tape him right down that way. He wasn't falling back, because otherwise when you're moving him he might end up just, dropping off, so I used that to anchor him down. And I would say, I mean, if you're gonna do this, I mean, if you got kids, you've got toys, you've probably got a Pampers box that you've thrown out. You can do this and have fun. Your kids love doing it. Mine do anyway. It's something they look forward to doing. It's something we all have fun doing. I would say though, if you are going to do it, I mean, you can use. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit here for you guys. So you can use a bunch of different action figures if you want, but I would recommend. See this guy? He moves around like a zombie. His elbows don't move. His knees don't move. His feet don't move. His waist doesn't bend. So you can't really get a whole lot of motion out of the guy. This guy's one of my favorites to use. You've seen him in multiple things. I actually took his jacket off, but it's a huge pain, so I didn't put it back on yet. But this guy, his elbows move, his hands move, his knees move, his feet move, his hip moves. He's got a full range of motion, so you can make him really look like he's coming to life. So when you do this, you want to pick the right action figures. I guess is one of my biggest pieces of advice. Because if your action figures look like a zombie, it's not gonna look as good. It's not gonna transition as well. If you've seen my G.I. Joe breakdance short that I did, then you'll kind of see what I'm talking about. What I was able to do with this guy because he can move so well. And I've used action figures like this in a couple of them, and it just doesn't look as good to me. So I've tried to steer away from using them, and try and just find action figures that move a little more fluidly. I would say if you want to use clay like this, it's kind of a pain to lay out flat. So what you can do is I heat the oven up, put it on like 150, let it get all the way up to 150, turn it off, and then I'll flatten the clay out as much as I can and put it on some tin foil or whatever you got, and just let it heat up naturally. But you don't want to overheat it because it'll get melty and whatnot. So just be careful doing that. But that'll heat it up to enough to where you can lay it down and you can really just spread it out. And then you can use your guys to walk around on it, and it really just helps them stay. Obviously, I'm trying to make an example, and he's not going to do it. So that right there, I guess, is pretty much what I wanted to cover. I wanted to show you the set. I'm using a Canon 5 Ti that my dad got me because he's awesome, so thanks, Dad. I used to use my phone, and I used to use clay to prop it up on like a plate, and it was like super unstable, but it did get the job done. But I'm always trying to find better ways and better techniques. So if you've got a comment or if you've got a technique that works for you, feel free to leave that in the comments box. And I'll get back to you, and we can talk about it. We can hopefully make all of us better at this. And yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate that. Thank you.